Hi, I'm Michael Riggs. I work for the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations on a program related to improving responsible investment and the application of the CFS, the Committee on World Food Security's principles for responsible investment in agriculture and food systems. And I'm based in Rome, Italy, FAO headquarters. And we're here today because basically there are, according to FAO's most recent data, 821 million people in the world who are hungry every day. This is a chronic situation. It's also the situation that's supposed to be addressed by the Sustainable Development Goal number 2, to which the world has agreed, the countries in the world have agreed to eliminate hunger by the year 2030. So we realize that in order to address this problem and to ensure that we reduce the number of hungry people, an increase in the amount of investment is needed in the agricultural sector. And this investment, though, it's not sufficient that there's just more money. There needs to be better investment, better planning, better strategies, and assurances that the investment goes in the places where it's most needed. So there are a multitude of things that we can look at in the process of doing this. FAO is working under what we call the umbrella program supporting responsible investment in agriculture and food systems, which looks to provide a strategic oversight to all of our various different programs. We look at issues related to investment in women, investment in youth, which is very important for young people to be able to invest, but also for investment to positively affect young people. We need to ensure that investments are working to improve the situations related to local food security and not just looking at exporting food crops or exporting non-food crops. And all of these in combination with policies and government, in working with government, but also with other stakeholders like civil society and the private sector. And today and tomorrow we're looking very specifically at the issues of inclusive business models, and particularly in contract farming. These are two areas of investment that are increasingly common and in some cases fraught with problems, but we also see opportunities that these can be used to address the livelihoods of rural farmers. We see contract farming as one of the many modalities of inclusive business that can be used in the right circumstances, but with the understanding that the parties involved in the contracts need to be empowered to understand what they're getting involved in, and also that there is a role and a place for organizations like FAO and others to provide tools that can be worked with to help level the playing field so that there isn't this power imbalance that's being discussed a lot today. And so one role of that is model contracts. So a model contract is not a situation where the organization says this is the contract that should be used in all cases, but it's an example of what would make a good contract because it looks into the various issues of ensuring that the contract doesn't disadvantage the farmers, ensuring that risks are equally balanced out, and other issues. There's a list of 5 that will be presented today by other colleagues of mine, a list of 5 points that these contracts cover. And so what we're doing is proposing a tool that will improve the existing situation, not necessarily saying that it's the only tool that can be used or that it's appropriate for everyone in all situations.